It's one of my favorite days. It is training day in the Schatz method, and as we meet every week, there's some of my peeps in the background. We are actually training in studio today, which is one of the features that we created and have a really good time with. So let me start from the beginning. Hi, welcome. I actually just love training, and my Schatz method practitioners are just so much fun, and we've been hanging out. You can see them in the background. Lori set up our production, she calls it our TSM production studio, which makes me very happy. And what that allows us to do is meet in person and do in-person client work live on actual bodies, which, you know, I know you guys practitioners know that that's super valuable. And we only do that occasionally. We also meet remotely on Zoom, and we also have recorded coursework. Why do I do that? Because I've been training forever, like you guys have been training forever, and I wanted to create a program that had every feature available in it that made it really easy to learn the material, digest the material, absorb the material, and be able to review it and implement it at the same time. Hey Val, I'm glad you're here. You're here with us in spirit, Val. So during the year-long mastery track, we do have pre-recorded training that you could watch at any time so that your schedule isn't dominated by training. Then we have live training that we meet every week and train in community. Then we have in-person, and even in the in-person, this is one of the things, let me see if I can back up and show you. Even in the in-person settings, what we've created here, look, Lori's put a little production studio there so that you don't have to come live you don't have to come in person every week, even though we meet live. And so we are able to like move the camera around and really work together. And we've tried it now for a couple months in this format, and the feedback we're getting is like, it feels like we're in the room. I mean, we can't actually hug each other, but it feels like we're in the room. And so what I wanted to share with us today is the reason why I've created these many outlets for training material is so that we have lots of opportunity to get everything that we need and not feel rushed or forgetful. Like, how many times have you gone to a weekend workshop? I've gone to a million of them. How many times have you gone to a weekend workshop? You take off work, you drive or fly or travel to wherever you're going if they're not in your own city, and it's like preparing for like a weekend getaway, you know? And then you train really hard, you love the instructor, the other practitioners that are there, it really works. And then you come home on Monday and you're back to work and you're like, wait a minute, what did we do on day one? What was that? So what we do is we do the same thing. We workshop it out in person together, and those who are not in the same city as us can log online so they don't have to pay for travel every week. And then we implement it together. Then we come back the following week together and figure out where were the gaps and what needs to be still digested and reviewed again, or what was implemented during the week that we need to update, that we tried it when we got back to the office on Monday, but then it didn't quite click. So I just find tremendous value in this, and yeah, excellent idea, right? Yeah, we started it a couple months ago. And then the rest of the training that we've done, also we have labs during the year-long training where you bring a client into the space with you. I got a 2-minute countdown. Okay, thank you. Where you bring a client into the space with you, and I watch you on camera as well, so that, again, travel expenses for you and your client are not mandatory, but I still get to give you that lab experience. So it matters to me because I was just reading some threads online about how, you know, we spend a lot of money, we go to these weekend workshops, and there's teach assistants that are in the space and they don't know the material as much as the lead, and the room is too full and you don't get enough access to the lead trainer. And I read all of those and I'm like, okay, well, how could I do it differently? And that's what we've done here. So all of these outlets and avenues for training really make it like a rich experience. The year goes by super fast, and so did my time here today. So we're logging on, Lori's logging the rest of the pod in right now online. They're on camera, I'm on camera, we're all working together, and that's gonna be our training for today. So I'm really excited to share this insider peek with you. I think the studio is beautiful, and the training that we've set up is really great, and I hope that you'll join us next year as well. If this is the kind of training that sounds like it would light you up, then we've got space for you. So Schatz Method Mastery is once a year. We start the 1st of July every year. We're in open enrollment right now. If this is even remotely interesting to you to do this kind of work, to learn orthopedic type body work, then let's talk. Okay, bye for now.